back to my channel. I wanted to make this video and get it out of the way because I am now in my 3rd trimester. So I wanted to share with you guys what I was experiencing during my 2nd trimester as far as pregnancy symptoms. By the way, I'm not going to be doing this week by week because I did not document each week. My 2nd trimester was, my symptoms in my 2nd trimester were more spread out. I forget if the 2nd trimester starts in 13 weeks or 12, but around 12 weeks, heartburn began. And then I put that I experienced it at least twice a week. It really depended on what I ate. If I had like some salsa or something with some type of spice in it, like a spicy food, I would typically feel heartburn. Also, when I overeat, I get heartburn. Like I can tell when I'm just eating too much. And then between 13 and 14 weeks, I felt nauseous randomly. I don't actually remember this day, but I wrote it down. So I felt it must have been a big deal at that time. But yeah, I guess I was feeling randomly nauseous because the nausea had stopped before around like week 8 or 9, I believe. So that was a random, that was a random occurrence. Around 15 weeks, I was still not eating certain foods, still sensitive to certain smells. And then I noticed some clear white discharge around this time. It was like just a lot. And I don't know, I know that might be too much information to some people, but some of you may want to know what to look out for and if that's normal or not. So I'm not going to say it was necessarily normal. I didn't get checked out and like make a big deal about it because it wasn't like discolored or like red or pink or anything like that. But yeah, I put face breakouts, but my face was breaking out since the beginning, honestly. I even had to switch my prenatal vitamins early on because the one I was taking had way too much biotin in it, and it just destroyed my skin. Like it was really bad. Like I still have some spots around my face from that time that never actually went away. But yeah, they were just like red and just not cute. So I stopped taking my prenatal and then I switched to a new one. It got a little better. I can still tell my skin is not the same that it was before getting pregnant though. And I also noticed there's more discoloration. I've always had this dark area above my eyebrow. I had this weird eczema breakout about probably a couple years ago now, but it kind of just left a dark patch. And then I got this other dark patch right here. I don't know if y'all can really tell, but like this whole area right here, that appeared maybe 3 months ago or so, 4 months ago. It started off small and I'm noticing it get bigger and bigger. So they say when you're pregnant, you can experience some dark patches on your skin. For those who don't know, your areolas and nipples get darker as well. Some women even experience that line going down their stomach, which I have. I'll show you guys. So this dark line appeared maybe like around 22 weeks or so. It wasn't there before that, so it's interesting. And I looked it up and it said that your skin produces more melanin in certain areas, but it's just interesting how it, you know, forms a line. Instead of just being like random melanated patches everywhere, it's like, nope, we're just gonna concentrate in one vertical line. Anyway, so like I was saying, dark skin patches appeared. I put that my dark spots are more prominent. I think I might have already said that, but yeah. If I get a breakout, it'll leave a dark spot, which is typical for my skin. Even when I wasn't pregnant, I would get dark spots, but it seems like they're getting more frequent and even larger in size too. Like I have some on my chin that are just super obnoxious. Around 16 weeks, I put that my taste buds are almost back to normal and I have more energy this week. I don't know what happened between 16 weeks and 21 weeks, but I didn't put anything. So that's like 5 weeks of nothing. I guess nothing new happened around that time. If it was something serious, I would have wrote it down. So I think I was probably just dealing with the same things off and on. At 21 weeks, my back started hurting. I was super bloated and gassy. And then I started getting this pelvic pain, which I never got in my last pregnancy. So this is new for me. And I did some research and I think it's because my baby is sitting very low, and the lower the baby sits, the more pressure on your pelvic area, which can cause discomfort and pain in some women. So I believe that's what's going on because I can tell the baby's very, very low. Some days are worse than others. It depends on what type of activities I'm doing. If I'm doing a lot of walking, if I'm going up and down the stairs often, I notice it. There's some times during the day where I don't feel it. And I can tell because I'll do a light workout every day. And some days I can squat really low. Some days I can't. Around 22 weeks, my stomach was stretching more, I can tell, because I was very itchy. So again, that was at 22 weeks. I didn't really do much to take care of it other than putting some almond oil on it. At 22 weeks, also my shins started hurting. And then at 24 weeks, I put pelvic pain. So I guess I was just saying I was still having pelvic pain. Cramping and lower stomach this week. I think I remember slightly this day, but yeah, it was just kind of like a light period cramping. I didn't think anything of it, but I thought I'd write it down in case anyone else would like to know if that's something that other women go through, and I did. So again, that's at 24 weeks. I started getting those leg cramps. Some people call them Charlie horses. I experienced leg cramping about 4 to 5 times so far. So if you've ever experienced it even one time, it's like annoying. But typically it's when I'm getting in the bed or when I'm getting out of the bed. Or I think at one time it happened during the night and I had to get out the bed and walk it off because my toes were like, I hate that feeling. If you ever go through those leg cramps and you're trying to figure out like how do you get rid of it, what do? I just walk. I literally just get on my feet, and then once I get my feet flat on the floor, it kind of just gets rid of it. So they say you can point your toes toward your leg. Like if this was your foot, your toes would go like this. And I tried that one time and it did not help. It actually, I don't know, it seemed like it made them even worse. So like I said, just go for a walk and you should be able to get rid of it. Around 24 weeks, I had back pain when standing too long or sitting in a chair too long. I'm super emotional around this time. I don't remember exactly what I was emotional about, but I can believe it. Definitely going through different levels of emotions. Around 25 weeks, I started getting dizzy and lightheaded. And then I found out during my last midwife appointment that I have low iron. So I've been eating dried fruits like apricots and dates, also adding kale to my diet. I was eating just like a basic spring mix for as far as like having a salad, because I try to have at least one salad a day, but she told me to add kale and collard greens, which I haven't added the collard greens, but I've definitely added the kale. So, and I haven't been lightheaded in the last few days. So that shows improvement there. And I am taking an iron supplement as well, which she told me to take it separate from my prenatal vitamin, which I was not doing. I was taking it all together. And she said you get maximum absorption when you take it without the prenatal vitamin and when you take it with vitamin C. So I make it a point to take my iron and vitamin C at one time, and then everything else I'll take like either that night or at least 6 hours later or so. If you want to know what supplements I'm taking as a vegan, let me know. I will make a video on it, but only if you want me to. There's a bug. So around 26 weeks, I noticed my feet, ankles, and my legs, my lower, I guess like my shin calf, that part below my knees was swelling. So it doesn't happen every day. It happens when I'm standing for a long time, and I think that's pretty much it. Yeah, just when I'm standing for a long time. So I believe that sums everything up as far as my second trimester symptoms. If you found this information helpful for you, let me know by giving me a thumbs up. And if you'd like to share with me what you guys have been going through during your second trimester, I'd love to see that as well. So you can leave a comment below. And don't forget to subscribe so you can see more pregnancy videos. I have way more to share with you, so definitely tune in. And oh, let me show you guys my bump. I know the shirt is too small for me. I was literally wearing it in a video for a reel on Instagram, and I just never took it off. So yeah, this is the bump. Oh yeah, I just remembered to do a thumbnail too, so I can pose for some photos.
Photo shoot. Pause, 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 pause.